Hello, everyone. Hey, Irby. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I know it's been a minute. I wanted to go live today to talk about a couple of trending topics. How's everybody doing? I know it's a little late, but I'm just keeping my usual. When I do go live, I actually go on this at this time. I meant to go on a couple of hours earlier, but the way things ended up going, I'm here now late. That's Fulano. Hopefully, Fulano will come. Okay. So I'm gonna get the ball rolling, guys. As you guys know, the last thing that I noticed that was pretty much trending lately was the Cannes Film Festival. What are you talking about, Blood Moon? Tony? I don't think Tony is Moon Chaser, Blood Moon. I think we have to start from the drawing board again and figure out who he is. But I don't think he's Moon Chaser unless Moon Chaser will pop up. Maybe it'll be a Rod Lewis big super type thing, if we can confirm who's who. So today I wanted to talk about the Cannes Film Festival with the things that went down with Kelly Rowland and a few other celebrities. And basically what type of behavior is considered professional or appropriate because the way the staff was treating the celebrities who attended the red carpet at the festival wasn't really considered professional, you know? My voice sounds like Slow Jam. Yeah, and I'm a little sick too, Dusty, so I thought I would be sounding like a man today. But yeah, what would we consider professional or what we can consider appropriate? Because this particular security person went all the way, left with it, with how she was trying to escort people off the red carpet or certain people off the red carpet. Hey, Fulana, you showed up. Hit that like button, guys. So, yeah, I was going to show the videos that I believe all of you guys saw already. There were Russian people off the red carpet, not onto it, off of it. And Dusty, it seems like they were picking who they wanted to rush off. Well, I'm going to show a couple of videos so you guys can actually see it. And I'm going to start off with the one that I'm going to start off with the one that we all heard about. And, honestly, when I saw Kelly's, when Kelly was talking about what made her react that way, I thought she was kind of exaggerating or going towards, accusations that maybe she shouldn't have made. And then I saw other videos and then it still left me a little bit perplexed, but I'm gonna let you guys see it now. I took the audio off of it because it had Kelly's music on there and I don't want to get a strike for that. So you're not going to hear any audio. You're just going to, they did try her, Dusty. You're going to just see, what happened. And you guys know basically what the interaction was, the verbal interaction. Let me play that video now. Where's Miss Kelly? Here we go. So, they're showing her basically taking pictures. People are talking to her. She's waving and posing for pictures and being, her little humble self. And here comes this chick. Look how she's telling her to move. Rude. She's rude. There goes one. Ma'am, go ahead, go. Two. Let's go. Look at their faces. They look annoyed. And then here she comes again. Tell her. Yeah, they're calling her the Cannes Karen. She looks like Storm, Dusty, with that blonde wig, with the blonde hair, the blonde color. No, she's not, Blood Moon. She's not taking too long because there were other people there and they were basically doing the same things. And there were people that took even longer over there because they wanted to show off what they had on. Kelly had on a basic gown. She didn't have on like, a dress to show off. But yeah, they're blocking her and she couldn't take and that's the worst part, Fulana, right? Because they were stepping in front of her so that the people who were trying to get pictures of her weren't able to take pictures. And you know that when they go through the red carpet, you have different photographers from different like let's say publications calling you. They're like, Kelly. So there could be 50 people calling you saying, look over here, look over there. That's how it be on the red carpet. And she was so rude. She was just blocking her. She could have stood off to the side and told her to move, but no, she wanted to stand right in front of her. Yeah, media outlets. That's the word I was looking for, Irby. Thank you, media outlets. And they were being extra. I think it was super rude and they didn't have to do that. So after that whole ordeal happened, Kelly had a response for it and she tried to keep it professional, how she responded, but she was making insinuations and accusations that maybe she shouldn't have done. It's a lot of flashing lights. It's like when I put yeah, Fulana, you're famous. So okay, so now I'm going to show you Kelly's reaction towards what happened at the Cannes Film Festival afterwards.
The woman knows what happened. I know what happened, and I have a boundary, and I stand by those boundaries, and that is it. And there were other women that attended that carpet who did not quite look like me. And they didn't get there, scolded or pushed off or told to get off. And I stood my ground. And she felt like she had to stand hers, but I stood my ground. And that's
it. Blood Moon has a point. She probably wasn't famous enough. And that's the point I'm getting to. I think that's what it is, not so much what Kelly was insinuating or what she was trying to accuse her of. And on top of that, I think that lady was just plain rude. Like, she's just an effing rude person. Black people always crying. Right, Blood Moon? Tony knows Blood Moon. But no, I think that's what it is, Tony. I think that's the reason why. Tell those crackers, Kelly. Well, I'm going to show you another video of another actress, and you tell me what you guys think. Hold on. Good deal. All right, one moment.
Oh! Whoa! 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 Oh, whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Do you see how she pushed that Karen? No lie. And she's a small thing too. She pushed her, she almost knocked her down. I'm sure the security lady was not expecting that. She said, don't touch me. And that's true. She violated her personal space, y'all. Like, what's wrong with you? The two Susias, J-Ho and the Kardashians, stood there for a long time because they are famous. Exactly. White on white violence. And she was just trying to show off her Jesus dress. I think her name is Maciel Tavares. Like, she's a Dominican actress. And she was just trying to show off her gown. Like, she wanted that part to be in the picture, and the security lady didn't allow that to happen. She can go up the stairs, let her pull the train out so it can be seen. Dominicans don't take shit from anyone. Maciel didn't, Blood Moon. She almost knocked that lady down. She almost knocked her down. Now, had Kelly did that, they would have been like, oh, they probably would have tried to lock her up. But Maciel wasn't having it. She said, don't touch me. And that's true. She violated her. She touched her. That's the part I'm saying, that when does the professionalism and the appropriateness go out the window? Because she didn't even do her job to me. I'm sure that wasn't part of her job to actually move them along physically. I'm sure she was supposed to guide them along and not move them along physically. So I think this lady was still being a bit extra. The lady would have really gotten to know them stairs, I'm telling you. But then you would have went to jail for Lana, then it would have been the end of you. You would never be invited again to the Cannes Film Festival, and that would just be, you know, a little smudge in your career, maybe a big one. Let's see. Now we have yet another celebrity who went on there, because this security person made her rounds with just about everybody. So I think she just either she didn't take her medication that day, or she just felt like she wanted to be in the camera. She should have been an actress. I don't know. Maybe she's an aspiring actress who felt she should have been there. You know, it should have been her night. Next video. This is K-pop star Yona. I don't know who she is, but she's a K-pop star, a very famous Korean singer. Trying to take the pictures. Look at the lady in the red. Everybody's ignoring the lady in the red. They're just focusing on Yona. Ignoring the lady in the red. Here she comes again. And mind you, these are 3 separate occasions. These were 3 separate days with each celebrity. And she's touching her too. Look how she looks at her. Like, is all that necessary? She's just rude. K-pop isn't that famous in France. It isn't, but she didn't have to touch her like that. Like, security is not paid to do that, you know, like not, at least not any female security, and at least not at an event like this. You know, everybody who's supposed to go through clearance or whatever has already gone through all that. So now it's just, you know, guiding them along. But she's like being extra. I don't know. She's being extra. And then so now we saw a Black woman, a Hispanic woman, and an Asian woman, right? And you would say, God, this lady's just being extra. She's probably racist. She doesn't like B-list actors, or she feels that they need to move them along. Maybe that was her assignment and we just don't know about it. And you know, or maybe she's just targeting people of color that she just doesn't like. They escorted me out of this hair salon. Like that, I bet they did, Dusty. She would have lost that arm, Irby Cubana. You think Hollywood would believe in equal? Man, I don't know, but like I just said, she hit all 3 corners of the globe, right? Black, Hispanic, and Asian. So here we go with the last person that was on here. This person isn't even an actress, and honestly, she's a nobody, because I don't even know who she is. I mean, at least I know what K-pop is, but I didn't know this particular person. But this person, I have no clue. Check this out. Now that's supposed to be a Ukrainian model. To me, she looked like she was drunk. I think that's the only person that she needed to react to and escort the way that they tried to do. No, that's Ukrainian model, not Rihanna. Rihanna would have punched her. If that was Rihanna, oh my God. You know how West Indian women are. That was a man. Though that was a Ukrainian model. That was a woman. Look, that was a woman. Yes, she was drunk, right, Dusty? That's what I'm thinking. Because when she bent down like that, when she got down like that, like, don't touch me, like a little kid. Irby, no, but honestly, I'm sure that lady has an earpiece on, and they were probably in her ass to move them out because someone more famous was coming. That's true, Flana. That's probably what happened. A Ukrainian trans. You think so? Rihanna's super famous. She would have stayed away. That's true. That is true. So we don't think it was racist, right? Because this person is white and she did like almost worse, but I think that this person would have made more of a scene because I think the model was going to be a bigger Karen than the actual security person. So I don't know. It's just like I'm looking at this and I'm like, you know, she's being extra. And then there were some other people there that they didn't have to worry about all that going down, right? Let me see if I can get that video. I just think they were doing a little bit too much. And I'm glad that Kelly and the Dominican lady really got in her ass. And Macia left them. I think she responded to a post that Kelly made saying that, you know, she was glad she did that because they got to respect them. Like, she can't be acting like that, you know? Hey, Aleem, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. Hold on. Let me see if I can get the other video. Wait till you guys see this. I'll show you two videos. All right, so let's see. So, I mean, look at this. This is a joke, right? So we was looking at three B-list actresses and two B-list actresses and one K-pop singer that I guess the French don't know anything about, according to Blue Moon, and then the model who was obviously drunk, but you know they treated her the same way. So look at what happened here. I didn't see that security Karen anyway.
Le chien du film Anatomie d'une chute de fil sur le tapis rouge du Festival de Cannes.
Do we care? The dog got his moment uninterrupted, right? He got his moment uninterrupted, like the freaking dog. The dog was in a movie, but who cares about, like, since when does the dog go on a red carpet? Like, I swear, society is like getting ridiculous now and stuff, right? The dog was on there, nothing happened to them, and you know, where was that Karen to escort the dog out the way? Or she was afraid the dog was going to actually bite if she even tried to touch him, right? You know, these people, when it comes to their animals, man, Fulana, they're crazy. And then there was another person who's not an actress, who's not a singer, and who's not even a model. And we probably don't even know who she is, because I don't know who she is, but I saw that she was looking very elegante and nobody touched her and she got to show off her gown. One moment, por favor. Now, this woman is an Indian influencer. Her name is Farhana Bodhi. Who is she? I don't know who she is. She does some reality show called Dubai something. Like it's a reality show. And maybe she's famous because her husband is like, he has a cryptocurrency software company or something. He's an Arab with a lot of money. But I don't know who she is. And she got to grace the red carpet, and she's not an actress, a B-list, C-list, or D-list act. Farhana Bodhi. She's an Indian influencer, social media influencer. I've never seen her before. I've never heard of her before. But, you know, she was able to grace the red carpet and show off her purple dress, and, you know, nobody said nothing. It depends on the time they arrive when they're late and they have to rush them in. Well, I mean, okay. So Kelly was there for that Mia movie, right? And I think she's in that movie, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Let me see. What's the name of that movie that Kelly's in? Marcelo Mia, right? That was Blue. Marcelo Mia. So it's like, okay, so she's in the movie, I think, and I guess they would expect her to be there. They know who's going to attend these things, Blood Moon, so they should account for how much time they have on the red carpet. And I think even the celebrities know how much time they have on the red carpet. And what's crazy is when I was looking to, because I had to make another video of Kelly because I had lost the one I had before from the other day. Hey Serpent, hi Joey, how are you? Hope everything's good with you, Joey. They haven't issued not one apology. Nobody thinks she did anything wrong. And one of her co-workers actually said, which I think was crazy, but he said, where is it? What he said? Oh man, didn't I take this in? Okay. He says she said this is a colleague of hers, right? And apparently he's been talking to a lot of social media outlets because this same exact statement is all over the place, right? So it says she's an usher and she's working under a lot of pressure to keep people on the carpet moving. So as to stop crowds building up, there was no way of pushing or shoving or scolding. A security guard was there, to make sure that everybody's secure and safe and the priorities, of what they need to do while the people on the red carpet. So they said, along with keeping strict timetables and settings according to the contracts, even the celebrities have to stick to the rules. A lot of ushers were involved, and they always act professionally with politeness. And in this case, the usher was certainly doing her job. She didn't do anything wrong. Like, really? She did. She touched people. So she wasn't guiding them. She was touching them. Not even a little purple, just blue. What are you talking about? The Indian lady? Celebs are late all the time. That's true, Blood Moon, right? So if they're late all the time, you have to account for that too. If they're going to be late and whether they're B-list or A-list celebrities, they're going to be late. Let's say Beyonce would have decided to show up and they're on a time frame and every celebrity has, 7 minutes on the red carpet, and we know that they might be late, so we have to account for an extra 3 minutes to make it 10, but then here comes Beyonce. So that throws everything out the window, right? So Beyonce is coming. Kelly, of course, is going to be in Beyonce's shadow, unfortunately. We're going to have to guide her along and move her out the way. And then everybody else that comes along. And, when is it not appropriate? When are you not being professional? Like, I don't think she was being professional. Was she even touching them? Yes, she was, Blood Moon. She was. And the Dominican lady, she definitely touched her. That's why the Dominican lady pushed her down. Dominicans are late for everything. Definitely on CP time. I mean, you want to arrive fashionably late. That's what, celebrities do. They want to make like a grand entrance, That's what they do. So you expect it and you figure that they're going to account for that. With security, I think they should have been a little bit more prepared, a little bit more professional. And I don't even know if this was this lady's first time working the Cannes red carpet. Maybe she didn't know, how to actually do it. Maybe she was overdoing it because this was her first time and she wanted to impress her boss. I don't know. Like, it just seems stupid. Booty dresses, Titi Juju. What booty dresses? Oh, yeah, talking about booty dresses. Okay. So I just think that it wasn't professional enough. Well, if that's the case, they blamed the Cannes Festival. Well, who blamed them? Because they didn't even issue out an apology for making these celebrities feel some sort of way, or not allowing them their time to get the pictures and go through. Because she was going up the stairs and turning around. So every time you go up the stairs and you turn around and take a picture and you move, let's say 3 or 4 ways because they're calling you and you keep going. Eventually she was going to make it up the stairs. I don't think it was going to take her 20 minutes to an hour because they kept the paparazzi back. It's like they couldn't go on the red carpet. So by the time she got halfway up there, it wasn't going to be a good picture anyway. I know they have those special cameras and lenses and all that, but, she would have been far enough, up enough that she could have just gracefully left the red carpet. But I believe that the security lady didn't let her do that. She was being extra. Well, if that's the case, they don't respect Kelly. That's why. I think so. But Kelly put her finger in her face like she was scolding her child. She got into mama mode. And the Dominican lady was just ready to knock her ass down, and she didn't care. She's like, I got on this dress with Jesus on it, but you're going to see the devil in a minute if you don't keep your freaking hands off of me, And then the Asian girl, they said that she was visibly annoyed, but she kept her poise and everything. Like they tried to say, like, you know, she didn't create a scene like the other two did. Like, please, that's not in their personality. That's why they don't do anything like that. Yep, the Dominican actress was about to give it to her. Like if that security lady would have came back and told her something, I think that Maciel would have forgot that she was at the Cannes Film Festival and she would have got in that ass for sure. For sure. So, I mean, what do you guys think? Was she being appropriate? Should she have been reprimanded? Should she have been written up? Should she have been fired? Should the Cannes Film Festival issue out an apology? Like, how do you think the organization should have handled those incidents? Because it wasn't one or two, it was like 4. And I think there was another model. What's her name? She's a famous model. I can't think of her name. I think her mom was a model too. She was there with a very risque outfit on, and they was trying to usher her off the red carpet, but she knew it because she was trying to like run through it. Oh man, not Heidi. It starts with an H. I just can't think of her name. Jesus Christ, I should have wrote that down. But she was like trying to rush herself off of it on top of security trying to move her along, and that wasn't an incident, but everybody else it was. Like, what do you guys think? Like, how should they have handled that? What should their response have been? Because it's been a few days now, and I looked everywhere to see if they even issued an apology, and I haven't seen an apology. Gigi, what's her last name? Blood Moon. I think the issue was the only usher doing it aggressively. Yeah, but you know, she represents the organization, Fulana, so it's like, you know, either should have came from her or the organization should have set something out instead of this employee saying, you know, what their job is, and he didn't feel that she didn't. Hadid, yes, it was her, definitely. But Gigi Hadid, yes, that's who it was. And she was wearing an outfit, I guess. I don't know if it was see-through or her ass was showing, something that made them want to rush her through. They didn't even want her taking pictures, but she was laughing, so she knew what she was doing was inappropriate. But, you know, she wasn't getting offended, and they were just trying to rush her off, and everything happened without incident. So they should fire her, but it's clearly they low-key agree with her. Yes, I think they did, but that's crazy. So I don't know. I think it could have turned out worse. Like when the Dominican actress pushed her, what if she would have fell down the stairs? Then whose fault would it have been? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and considering that it had happened 2 other times before, because the first incident actually was with the Asian girl, Yona. It happened with her first on May 21st. And I think Kelly was the next day or the day after that. And then the Dominican girl was like a couple of days after that, because the Cannes Film Festival lasts about 7 or 8 days. So, you know, it happened on 3 separate occasions, 3 separate days. So this woman, they had to have told her something before that, after the first incident. I mean, it's once a year. Like, where does she work the rest of the year? Exactly. They would have banned the Dominican actress. Would they have pressed charges on her? Because the lady probably would have broke her neck or something. And then you know what the Karen would have done, Irby? Twisted it completely around. Like, she was the one that was, you know, offended and hurt and traumatized by the whole incident, right? Had she been the one that, you know, got hurt or something. But she could have actually hurt somebody with that, you know? She's right, Irby. Like, she only works there once a year. Well, I mean, once a year for that week. That's crazy. That's effing crazy. I don't know. I think they should have issued some sort of statement. And even if it wasn't like an apology, at least saying, you know, we're going to try to do better. You know, the intent wasn't to offend, you know, any of the celebrities coming in. You know, we have this every year. Hey, Third Ward, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Happy belated birthday, Third Ward. I forgot to hit you up on your birthday. But yeah, I think they should have issued some sort of statement. I think they should have issued something formally, just to at least to let them know that they're aware of what happened, and you know they realize that some people were offended by it. That to me, that's the professional thing to do. That's what an organization of that caliber should be doing, you know. But they didn't do that. They didn't do that. So I don't know. I think I mean, if they were all American, I would say, okay, I get it because the French don't like American. But the only American that I see that had that issue was Kelly because, you know, the Dominican actress was from Dominican Republic. Jonas from Korea. And the model was from Ukraine. So I don't get it. Hey, Denise, how are you? Hope everything's good with you. Thank you so much for stopping by. But yeah, I think they just, I don't know. They didn't handle that professionally. I just think it was a bit much. They don't care. We need to see if their actress, to see if they're invited, if these actresses are invited next year. Definitely third ward. I hope you enjoyed yourself and didn't party too hard. But yeah, I think I mean that would be, you know what, Fulana, if they don't invite them back next year, that would be messed up. They weren't even wearing this year's theme, so who cares? Well, what was this year's theme, Blood Moon? I know nothing about this crap. I just think that they were very unprofessional. What was this year's theme? Blood Moon se lo sabe todo. Oh, man. What was the theme, Blood Moon? Oh, garden theme. Okay, so I guess the Indian influencer was, I guess she was, what was she, a petunia? What was she, a violet? I don't know. It did look kind of flowy, flowery type thing. The Dominican actress was making a statement. She was seeing, she was there to see something on Monte Cristo. The something on Monte Cristo. She was there for that, and she wanted to show off her Jesus. I mean, for Christ's sakes, it was Jesus on her dress. Didn't she, didn't people want to see that? I honestly never heard of the red carpet. Of this red carpet, Kelly put on. She did put the shit on the map, but I think she's coming out with a movie too, so I think the controversy is going to help her, Bad press, good press is still, you're still out there and people know who you are and they're going to be watching out for you and waiting to see what you're going to do next. So I don't know, but it was a little bit embarrassing too. Like, I don't know. I only like the pics, which I see every year. Oh, okay. I mean, I've heard of the Cannes Film Festival, but I've never been interested in it. I didn't realize it was like a big deal. This has been going on since like 1946 and people go there to promote their movies and their films and stuff. So I didn't realize that movie's supposedly horrible. I believe it. Like, I mean, I don't know. I didn't know they had to go through these people to promote their movie, and I didn't know that was part of the promotion. So never heard of it. I just saw her on a red carpet, and I know how red carpets usually function. I didn't know that this had to move fast because she was going to see the premiere of that movie. It didn't look like she was the last person, or maybe she was the last person to go in before they were able to get the movie started. I'm not sure. You're talking about the Marcelo Mio, whatever that Marcelo Mio movie, Blood Moon? The security guard was out of pocket. Yes, Denise. I see Denise doing what the Dominican chick did. Denise, did you see her? Let me play that video for you again. Oh no, I think I took it down. Yeah, let me see. Did I take it down? Yeah, and I left the freaking dog on here. Hold on a second. Mea culpa. Okay. And that's Kelly Rowland's movie, right? Blood Moon, Mea culpa. Was it Maciel? Yep, it was. I'm gonna show it to you right now.
Oh, whoa, 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 oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
The movie got terrible reviews. Oh man. She gave me life. I would have done the same, to be honest. Yes, like because she touched her. That's the part that was really like appalled that she put her hands on her. Like she wasn't even guiding like the other one. She was getting very close, and Kelly was right. She violated personal space. But she actually, with this one, she said, oh, no, this one, I'm just going to push her out the way. I'm just going to, tap her to let her know that she needs to move. Like, and she touched her. Like, nah, some people black out when you do stuff like that. Some people were traumatized and don't like people touching them. Like, you can't do that. You cannot do that. So what do you think should have happened, Denise? I was asking everybody else, like, I think the organization should have sent out a statement or something saying, that wasn't the intent. Maybe they don't want to apologize. They don't have to apologize, but they could say something to at least let people know that they're aware and they didn't want to make anybody feel some sort of way, but they didn't give a shit, I don't know. Let me see if I can drop this link. But I don't know. They shouldn't have done that. Then I have another topic I want to talk about. It's a little risque, but I think I'm going to talk about it anyway. It's the French version of the Oscars. Well, yeah, because they do get awards and stuff. Fulana, I did hear that they do get awards and stuff, but it's a bit much. They're not going to do that. They'll probably not hire that lady again, but they'll put that type of guard, because you're not supposed to model like the Met Gala on the cons. Really? Because everybody does it though, Denise. Everybody was doing it. They all were doing it. They were modeling their gowns. A dog showed up, Denise, and they didn't bother the dog. They did not bother the dog. And they had like a social media influencer. I think I still have her on here so you can see her. And they didn't say nothing to her. Now, Aleem, of course, they wouldn't have touched Beyonce like that, because Beyonce would have had her own security around that. That little peon wouldn't have been that close to her. Beyonce would have had her own security, so they wouldn't have been able to get that close to her. Yes, they weren't supposed to, but celebrities will still do it. That guard overdid it. Exactly. The non-famous people are ignored every year. 1 year, no one knew who Bad Bunny was, and they didn't care, really. But he didn't sit there and start bitching. Well, she was wearing a flower dress. That's the theme. Gotcha. Denise says she knew how to shove because she would have done that to J-Lo. She would have. I don't think she would have been able to touch J-Lo either. I think J-Lo would have been the scene as well. Well, J-Lo gives you a look before you can even get that close to her anyway. And that's what Kelly tried to do, Denise. Kelly gave her a look first, like, warning her before her fingers got in her face. She gave her a look like, I heard you and I saw you, and the woman continued. So she didn't, pay attention to the cues that she gave her. J-Ho es una pendeja. Laugh a lot. Facts, J-Ho. Shit, Denise. But I think that, I just think it was very unprofessional. She didn't act appropriately, and it was definitely unprofessional. And they're calling her the cons Karen for that. So, she just shouldn't have done it. She really shouldn't have done it. J-Lo should have never married Ben. Girl. So J-Lo canceled her concerts. And I saw Denise's comment. I almost died when I saw the comment Denise put out there about J-Lo canceling her concert because she said Ashanti's pregnant and wouldn't be able to sing at her concerts. I said, oh my God, Denise. She went in. Poor J-Lo, man. Nobody was buying her tickets. She's embarrassed. Nobody liked her little documentary. They nobody wanted to go to her concert. And now she had to cancel. You know how much money that woman lost? And on top of all of that, the icing on the cake is her and Ben are going through it. I see Ben in a rehab soon because he's a straight alcoholic that just can't get it together. J-Ho's voice would have been unbelievable. I'm telling you, it would have been like a chalk screeching on the chalkboard. Oh no, yeah, she canceled, man. That's crazy. And she said she canceled because she wants to spend more time with her family. Blah blah. Get out of here. We know why you canceled. Your kids aren't babies, and you probably was gonna have your daughter on there, but nobody wanted to see her. She forced him to marry her. You think so? How she forced him to marry her? And his daughter graduated college. I didn't see any pictures of him there. I saw the mother, but I didn't see him. I think it's manufactured to not admit no one gives a fuck about her love life like she thinks we do. Yeah, well, she swears she looks like Elizabeth Taylor. I think that's what she's going for, Blood Moon, the Elizabeth Taylor type of celebrity. And she wants to marry 8 times like her. I think didn't she marry about 5 times? I think she's been married 5 times. At least. But I think she always wanted Ben, but I don't know if she wanted Ben like as to be noticed, to solidify her position in Hollywood. I don't know. There was a contract about him cheating and paying her if he did. Really? That's why they broke up. They broke it off the first time. Oh. She's beautiful, but that's it. Her acting sucks. Her dancing gives me anxieties. Her singing is horrible. Hey! I liked J-Lo when she was one of the Fly Girls. You know, that's when she was like an extra 100 pounds heavier. But you know, she seemed like a girl from the Bronx. Denise, at that point, she seemed real, but I didn't realize that her and Rosie Perez had so much like issues while she was on there. You know, because J-Lo looks like she comes off nice, and then she turns into this witch. And then people can't stand her. So I don't know. I liked her when she was in Fly Girls. I liked her in The Money Train. She was in The Money Train with Wesley Snipes, and I can't think of the other guy's name. But she was good in that movie too. Nah, J-Lo just had her butt and her beauty. Well, you know, that's how most people, most women get on there like that. Denise J-Ho's a good dancer. I give her credit for that. You know, she was on Janet Jackson's video that she never mentions Janet Jackson. I gave her a good exposure too, and she didn't do it. You love that movie too, Third Ward? I liked it. Money Train. What's the white guy's name? Third Ward is Wesley Snipes, J-Lo, and I can't remember. I can't think of his name. I can't stand Rosie Perez. That horrible. Like how you still have an accent. It's like a Spanish accent speaking perfect English. Does that make sense? Like she enunciates her words properly, but she has an accent. So, you know, it's a overdone Brooklyn accent, I think. And she just overdid it. But she doesn't use it anymore. You talking about the Enough movie? No, Third. Where she learned how to defend herself against her abusive husband? No, I was talking about Money Train. Money Train. Yeah, she can't outdance Janet. Hell no. Hell to the no. She was in her video though. She can't outdance her, but she was in her video. She grew up in the streets, uneducated. Look at Cardi B. She was born and raised in the streets as well. Woody Harrelson. Yeah, but Cardi B, Blood Moon, you know Cardi B, she makes an effort and she can't. But Rosie Perez she's I don't know. That's all fake. Me neither. I'd rather take J-Lo's side. Oh, okay, my bad. Oh, so you liked her enough? And I think enough to me was it was too fake for me. Like what she did, it was just fake. Cause you know what she did? Third, she bit off that movie with Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts did the same exact movie like 10 years before her, and it was the same exact concept. Man beating the crap out of her, and she did all that. It's the same shit. I wonder if J-Lo gonna tell her Diddy stories. Yeah, she will in jail because I think she's gonna go to jail. That chick is going down. Cardi at least can rap. J-Lo, no, Cardi can't rap either. Denise, I think it's that Cardi knows how to market herself. I think that's what it is. She's not stupid, but she knows how to market herself. It is true. J-Lo grew up around the same way Fat Joe and Terry. No, she did it. No, she did it. She grew up. She was like, I would kind of say she was like middle class. Like she grew up in the Bronx. I mean, but she wasn't poor. She didn't have a struggle. She had both parents, and she went to private school. She, she wasn't rich, but she wasn't poor. So she needs to stop that crap. When you say you're from the Bronx, people already have this preconceived notion that you live in the projects and shit like that. Like I'm from the Bronx. I didn't live in the projects. I wasn't poor. I came from a 2-parent home. It wasn't, traumatizing in that manner, the way she tried to put it, Cardi dropped some heat this week. She did? Oh, Fulana. I'm not aware of that. Well, she's a Grammy Award winner. How many Grammys? Oh, no. Well, you're right about that. Cardi has no talent. Ghostwriters, and she's not, she has flow. She does, and she, like I said, she knows how to market herself. She started off on Instagram, so that's what I'm saying. She knows how to market herself. And you know what, Blood Moon? She was always true to herself. She didn't fake it to me. That's my appeal. That's the appeal that I get from her. She's not fake. I don't know if she does write her stuff or not, but she can rap. Okay. So yeah, maybe I should get into the second half of this stream. I should have been taking the stuff down while I was talking to you guys so I can put up the next part here. Hold on. No one takes Grammys seriously. Oh, did you guys hear what Eminem said about the Grammys? He said it's all set up. He said it's all fake, it's all set up, blah, 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 blah. What's with your take on the Diddy shit? I was going to talk about it there, but I was just like, are we talked out about it? Because I'm sure For the Record TV done talked about it like every week. I mean, there's so much content out on that. The Diddy shit. That motherfucker does stick a fork in him. Even if he never serves a day in prison, his reputation and image is tarnished. He won't be getting any endorsements anymore. That's true. I don't think he's going to jail because I follow this psychic third ward, and she's been right so far. I don't care what you say about me, but I believe her. And yeah, she said he's not going to do a day in jail, but for sure his image is tarnished. His reputation is caca right now. So no, he's not getting anywhere with that. So yeah, that's what it's gonna be like. Kubata, you're a Cardi B fan? Yes, I enjoy her. Reminds me of my street days. Fulana, your street days. Oh man, J-Lo talking about her orange drink that she had with her ham sandwich. Everybody let her know. She was right about the orange drink, Aleem. I used to get an orange Sunkist soda, my ham and cheese sandwich, and my Wise barbecue chips. She was right. That chopped cheese crap came out the last 10 years. I'm not a chopped cheese chick. That's how chopped cheese is disgusting to me. I don't know. The Grammys had to change because they used to give awards to boring, talented people. Viewers dropped because they wanted their untalented faves to win. By the way, New York gotta hold that L for Diddy. Really? That's one. Stop it, one of y'all golden boys. I take that. Let me tell you something, Third. I never liked Diddy. Never. And I called him Puffy. People call him Diddy, and I know him as Puffy. She meant Sunkist. No, she meant the quarter water. She meant the quarter water drink, I used to drink Sunkist Blood Moon, but she used to buy that quarter water. That orange drink has the same Blood Moon, the label's purchasing awards. Yes, I love Sunkist. Yes, that reminds me of the summers, man. I was out of school. We would go play outside. My mother would give me like $2, I guess, because the ham and cheese sandwich might have been like $1.50. And sometimes they had it with the soda. They would give you the soda for free. Not the Sunkist, though, that did that little off-brand soda. But I used to get the Sunkist. Sunkist Blood Moon, not quarter water. Till you know Diddy, till you know Puffy. That's right. When I used to say that I had something to do with Tupac stuff, everyone said that it wasn't true. Now I believe it. I always thought he had something to do with Tupac and Biggie. Denise, I always thought it was both of them. Something about him I just never liked. It just seemed very fake. I don't know. It seemed very fake. Let me put this one up first, and then I'm gonna put. And you guys give me your honest opinions. This is really everybody that's in this chat. I'm glad because I kind of know you guys for more than a year, so I want you guys' honest opinion. Just try not to put no curses in the chat. I don't care what anyone says. I believe that the diddler has something to do with it. Yes, Third. Me too. When she passed away, that's the first thing I thought. I said, oh my God, he killed her. He killed her. That's exactly what I thought. Hold on. I'm trying to bring up these videos. I should have been more prepared. We always called it quarter water. Yep. That's what I was trying to tell Alim, that we called it quarter water. I forgot. Oh, yeah, hugs. Yep, we called it quarter water. But I never liked the quarter water. I would buy soda. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Oh, okay. That's that one. Okay. Let me get one. Let me upload one more so I don't have to keep going back and forth. Blood Moon. Okay, so I don't watch this show either, and this topic has been done already. Fighter did this topic too last year, but it's like it's coming up again, and I think it's ridiculous. Like people, you know, you got to sit on the pot or get off. Like I don't know. I don't care for it. So I'm gonna play the video now, and then you guys let me know what you think. Your honest opinion before I start going to the next video. Just tell me what you think about what they said about this particular video. I've seen a few stories where they're saying Diddy's son, the one that looks just like him, he only has one son, Third. I think his name is King Combs, be inappropriately forcing himself upon women like his father, like son, I guess. Yeah. You know, he's a Nepo baby, so he thinks he can do whatever he feels like doing. Like and it's sad. Like he's grown. That you know, like he's a grown man. Like he can do time. Like if his father did time, he can do time too. You know what I think, Third? I think that Puffy won't do time, but King will definitely do time. Because I think that girl with the boat that she has, I don't know how they got video, but they got him on video. I think they're gonna make sure he goes down. They're gonna do a two for one. All right, so I'm gonna play this video, and you guys tell me what your honest opinion is about what should be done about this.
Okay, look.
Are you black?
Just don't say nigga.
No, I'm Puerto Rican. That don't matter. You're not black. You can't say nigga.
When I use the N-word, I was not being racist. It just came out because I just felt like I was being attacked.
No, babe, listen to me.
I understand too.
So, what do you guys think? Are Puerto Ricans or Hispanics in general allowed to say the N-word? Did you see what the caption said up top of there? Jocelyn Hernandez can say it, but she can't, and they're both Puerto Rican. Does that even make sense? Third, and don't back up. Fulana, Blood Moon, Alim, Johnny, Denise. Girl, I couldn't get past the lashes. Ay, Dios mío. I'm so tired of folks policing a word that everyone raps about. Thank you, Denise. They shouldn't, but New York City, they all say it exactly. Ha ha ha, Third. Third has to be politically correct, and he's just not going to touch that. But you might as well, Third. You use the word, don't you? Don't some people feel some sort of way if you're using it in certain environments and settings? You know, say whatever you want. F what people think. That's what I say. And, that's what I say. So she can sing along to exactly. What? You didn't see it, Irby? You want me to play it again? Let me know. Yes. All right. Let me play it one more time for Irby. Give me a chance to drink my water.
Okay, look.
Just don't say nigga.
No, I'm Puerto Rican.
That don't matter. You're not black. You can't say nigga.
When I use the N-word, I was not being racist. It just came out because I just felt like I was being attacked.
No, babe, listen to me.
I understand too.
Okay, Irby. So Blood Moon said it's a ghetto word that all ghetto people say except me. Just use other words, Blood Moon, right? Denise, I personally don't use it because I don't like the word, but I'm not policing anyone about it either, nor am I getting triggered by it. Third said, I don't think you can police what people say, whether they should or should not be saying it. And Aleem, man. Well, Aleem, what's your opinion? Because, you know, it's in the music, right? And I know where it originated, where they started using the N-word in the music, and it wasn't in New York City, to be honest with you, even though the word is used to death there, or it's used by people of different cultures there. But they started being put in the music on the West Coast with NWA. Just so you know, no. Ice-T. If it wasn't Ice-T, it's too short. But it definitely started in the West Coast. It wasn't the East Coast thing. Or maybe it was Texas rap. Maybe it was these damn Texas people. Right, Third? Oh, I see it. This looks like a culture thing versus a race thing. Yeah, well, they're intermingling it, you know, because in New York City, it's kind of the same culture. The laughter is basically what folks use as a gotcha moment when they want to make you feel sorry for people when nothing else works. Yes, that's how I feel, Denise, because, you know, when she said she's Puerto, that's why she said I'm Puerto Rican. Like, what are you talking about? You know, we talk like that. Like, come on now. I said it today in an argument, followed by a lot of curse words. I'm sure I say it too sometimes, Fulana, you know, but I can say it and you can't, Fulana. You know how that goes. I thought Ice-T was from New York City. He was born in Jersey, Blood Moon, but he was raised in California. If it was with the ER, then it would, yeah, exactly. And she didn't say it like that. She just used it in conversation. Even when she said she was angry, I know how she used it. She didn't use it with the hard ER. It's just arguing, like, you know, and that's part of the words that you use when you're arguing. Ice-T from Newark. He was born there. He went to Cali, I think, before he became a teenager. Third, Lord have mercy. He lives in Jersey now by me, Blood Moon. For real? He moved back to Jersey, Fulana? Yes, he did. Yes, he did with his wife. Yes, he did. He's on the better side of Jersey now. That's right. People want to be politically correct these days. Fulana, Ice-T's daughter, doesn't she look just like him? I mean, just like him. I don't get offended when other races say it. We can't police the word, especially like Blood Moon says. People from the ghetto and the hood, they don't say it with the hard ER. Exactly. He works in that New York City show. Oh, okay. So it's filmed in New York City as well. Yes, girl. I seen her in real life. No way. It's a sight. The daughter's not cute. The daughter looks exactly. Bueno, la mamá cabezona, but the daughter looks exactly like Ice-T. He doesn't look good as a girl. Oh man, I miss the times when people could care less about words or no one was traumatized by pronouns. Girl, this is your generation, Denise. It was mine. I didn't care about that shit. We just had to get over it. Beat them up or move on, like, you know. But she's dumb to keep saying it after I told her not to do it, though. Well, it's like with that word, it should have never been normalized. That's the problem. If they wouldn't have normalized it, nobody would have to worry about that. My generation is the one that started that crap. Yeah, started being sensitive about it or making everything sensitive. So this is the next video about who can actually say the N-word. Let me just throw up my fair use thing here first. Fair use, because this is from a show. Fair use. But I'm going to show this clip, and it sounds so stupid. It sounds so stupid. Hold on 1 second, people.
Can't say the N-word, but Dominicans are okay?
Exactly.
Puerto Ricans are cool too. Unless you're a J-Lo Puerto Rican.
As opposed to a...
Rosie Perez.
Look, it's simple. Big pun, Fat Joe, okay. Mark Anthony, Ricky Martin, no bueno.
See, basically, the whole terror squad can say it, but not Menudo.
Tell me this is not dumb. Tell me this is not dumb, yo. They said Fat Joe can say the N-word, but Mark Anthony cannot. Do they know that Mark Anthony's from like Spanish Harlem, like Mark Anthony's from the hood? He just sings salsa and Fat Joe's a rapper? Yeah, I missed that show too, blah, blah. They said Menudo can't say it. Rosie Perez can, but J-Lo can't. Like, come on now. Look how stupid that sounds. Like, you know, look how they're and that's the problem, right? You know, that's when I say you're black when convenient, because depending on how that person feels, you're allowed to say it. If they grew up with you, if they feel that you're part of the culture, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe depending on how they look, but they're the ones telling you if you can say it or not. That's the part I think that's kind of messed up, you know? Funny thing is going after Fat Joe saying it now. Yeah, and he's been saying it forever, like, you know. But see, but Blackish, they said that he can say it. And if Fat Joe grew his hair, you'd see a blonde-haired, green-eyed, or blue-eyed, really white person. I mean, if you're going to go by complexion, you know. It wasn't corny, Eileen. Stop hating. If you stay on code, then you can use it. Yo, Denise, you be killing me. Fat Joe looks like a white Asian. Yup. But, you know, they go by your complexion, too, sometimes, blood. I don't know. My finger hit that by mistake. Sorry, guys. I hit that by mistake. Hey, Larry. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. How you doing? We're talking about the N-word, Larry. Do you have any, you know what? I'm going to play it again just for you, Larry, so you can tell me what your take is on it, because I know some people are missing or they're watching in the clouds. But let me play it one more time. Well, I'm going to play the last two videos.
Okay, look.
Just don't say nigga.
No, I'm Puerto Rican.
That don't matter. You're not black. You can't say that.
When I use the N-word, I was not being racist. It just came out because I just felt like I was being attacked.
No, babe, listen to me.
I understand you.
Can't say the N-word, but Dominicans are okay?
Exactly. Puerto Ricans are cool too. Unless you're a J-Lo Puerto Rican.
As opposed to a...
Rosie Perez.
Look, it's simple. Big pun, Fat Joe, okay. Mark Anthony, Ricky Martin, no bueno.
See, basically, the whole terror squad can say it, but not Menudo.
Thank you, Third. How's Irby aging you, Fulana? Have mercy. Let me put my comments here. She used it because it's in her vocabulary, not because she was attacked. That's what she should have said, right? That's exactly what she should have said, Fulana. They're making fun of how ridiculous it is. Yep. For sure they are. For sure. Oh, man. But after all of that, and Blackish said that, then I went on TikTok and I found this video of how this guy feels about it. Then I'll tell you a story about what happened with my kid at his job.
So listen, the other day I was sitting in the car with my white friend, and we were casually listening to music. As he was rapping, he just casually let the N-word fly, as if I wasn't sitting right next to him. And it made me think, who and who can't say the N-word? So listen, here's the fucking rules. Only blacks and Hispanics can say the N-word. Why Hispanics? Because you already say it anyways. And it's not even like they try to hide it. They say it dead to our faces. And they just don't give a fuck. And as black people, I feel like the only reason we let it slide is because Hispanics go through the same traumas as us. Or at least similar traumas. Now Asians, you can't say it. And for white people, it depends. So listen, my white friend is 6'3", But his dad is a 6'7" white man bodybuilder who used to be in the Navy. I'm sorry, but if he says the N-word, I'm not saying shit. I'm not correcting shit. I don't give a fuck how racist he is. If he tells me to take my ass to the fields, I will run out there with a smile on my face and get the picking. I don't want no smoke with that man. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Let him say it and live another day, or correct him and go to the next Juice WRLD concert and have backstage passes with Kobe? You got me fucked up. The only way I would press that man is if I caught.
So you see how he contradicted himself? So he wants to trauma bond with us, right? But if his friend's father, who's 6'7" and looks like, I don't know, God had told him to go to that field, he'll go over there and pick that kind, right? That's kind of messed up, dude. That's messed up. Like, come on now. So you looked at your friend sideways because he said it, but then when you think about, you know, the elder, his father saying it, then it's a different story, and he happens to be a white man. Like, that's not cool. It's not cool to police it that way. If you're dancing to Not Like Us, then you can't police the N-word unless it's the hard ER. I'm telling you, y'all, like you can't police it like that. Like, it sounds stupid. Like I said, it started in the West Coast. It didn't even start in the East Coast. We didn't start doing that. You know, and our generation didn't start it. I mean, it started on my generation, Irby, on the West Coast. But nobody was being sensitive about that word being used because Mexicans were using it and Puerto Ricans were using it. So this conversation, these topics weren't happening back then. They're happening now. You know, with the kids who don't get trophies for participating in sports and stuff, even though they're super losers, you know, and using the right pronouns for certain people who weren't born that particular gender. I'm sorry, nothing against anybody, but you know, you have to be PC. This is a PC culture, and this wasn't started by Gen X. Sorry. So Irby, it was not Gen X. This was, I would say, millennials. And what's after millennials? Gen Z. Come on now. And my son, when I was telling him that I was going to talk about this today, he said, you know, the other day at work, you know, the guy hit me with something that he was doing something, you know, the way he picked up something, he did it the wrong way and it hit my hand. And he was like, my nigga, my son said that, my nigga, you know, da-da-da-da-da. And the dude was like, don't be calling me that. Don't call me that. I don't tolerate that. Da-da-da-da-da. You know, he's arguing with my son. I was like, what? Was he Mexican? He said, no, he was black. So I was like, he was black. He was like, yeah, he just went overboard and started screaming at me and all that. And I was like, why didn't he just tell you calmly not to use that word? That he doesn't like, you know, when people use that word, and he would appreciate my son not using it. Wouldn't he have gotten a little bit further with that by saying that to my son? Because I said from a distance, you know, if a white man's looking at him, he's going to look at two niggas arguing. That's what it would have looked like to him. You know, so I'm just like, why did he get so ridiculous with that? Hood said all these mother effers say it, but the respectful people know where they can and can't say it. Well, yeah, I mean, Hood, I don't talk like that at work. I work in a professional environment. We can't speak like that. and honestly, I don't really use that word anymore. I guess because I'm older now and you know, the environments that I be in, it doesn't call to be speaking that way. I have to speak more professionally. Many black people hate that word. Of previous generations, Blood Moon, because I think it's from previous generations. It's definitely from previous generations. Yeah, there'd be code switching, I'm sure, Hood, you know, and then they'll use it here, but not use it there. And that's what I'm trying to say. So it's like they should just eradicate it so that nobody will use it, because it's in the music, and hip hop is worldwide, right? They always say that hip hop is worldwide and they follow what they do. It's in the culture. So you got to expect for them to say it too. I'm sure in Japan, they use the N-word too. I'm sure in Samoa, they use the N-word too. I'm sure in New Zealand, they use the N-word too. In Europe, they use the N-word too. Everywhere they use the N-word. In India, all of them. You know? So it's like, instead of policing it, just stop using it, because the word didn't start off, you know, embracing brotherhood or anything like that. Just embrace the damn word. I mean, it didn't start off that way. It's a negative word. It didn't start off that way. And this is going to lead me into my last video, because this person is completely 1000% correct. There's a Colombian guy at my job, from Queens that uses it all the time, and I had to correct him, like, my dude, we at work. You didn't want to say my nigga. My N, we're at work. Like, dude, we're at work. Can't put the cat in the hat now. They could start by taking it out of the music. That's a start. And then they can start ostracizing people that use the word. They can. Why would they use the N-word in any other countries? It's an American thing because it's in the music, Blood Moon. And this younger generation listens to hip hop too. You go to Japan, they know who Wu-Tang is and all that stuff. They know, they can tell you the song word for word, and they're going to be saying that N-word over and over and over again. So, Blood Moon, because they listen to hippie hop, because they say my N to address me and other people. And I'm like, yo, stop it. Is he young, Fulana? Because I mean, come on, he got to know he's at work. Like, that's not appropriate at work. It's just not. He can get the company in trouble. They should ban that trashy music in other countries. Yeah, it's trash now. But that's another subject. Yeah, he younger. This is his first job? Because you'd be like, look, I know this is your first job, but if you want to continue to stay at this job or go move on to another job and be successful, you need to take that word out your vocabulary when you're conversing with people at work. You can't do that. Crazy. So let me play the last video on this, and I think this one made the most sense to me. Morena, why are you reading like a robot? Am I? Oh, because I'm looking at my cell phone reading the comments. It's trash. Not 100% is about all drugs and violence. Yeah, I like 90s hip hop, late 80s, and early 90s, before it went south. I like hip hop before it went south. Sorry, Third. No, he been here for a year, and I'm like, this ain't the place. Like, grow out of it already. Man, he's from Queens. I mean, oh, come on. Yeah. I guess some people it's hard. Well, you know what, Fulana, too, if he's young too, it's this generation. Like, I'm gonna do a stream on that too. How it's like so different now. Like, the way we talk when we're hanging out with each other is not the same way we speak when we're at work. You have to have some level of professionalism. You have to know what's appropriate and what's not. That's the title of the stream. Like, why do people, is that home training? Like, if you didn't get it at home, you just won't know. Like, because I don't think you can use that as an excuse. After you become an adult, right from wrong, whether you got taught it at home or not. So, they should know there's an appropriate way to speak. Like, every generation is different. We are not the same as the boomers. No, but I think that our generation grew up without our parents in the home, Blood Moon, meaning they were working to death. So we had to get over a lot of stuff. I know it sounds funny, but we had to get over a lot of stuff. So there was no time to be politically correct, like growing up, It happened. Like, and you move on from it. So I don't know. I just think that they need to take it. I think it has to start with the music, because that's where it started to be acceptable. It was in the music. That's where it started. When they started putting it in the music is when people felt comfortable to use that word outside of the hard ER. It was like, well, they're saying it and we like it and we're buying their music. They were paying for it at the time. So, or if they go to their concert, when you go to a concert and you see it, online or on TV, who do you see front and center in the stage? It's not mostly people that look like us. It's mostly white people on there front and center, and they're singing it word for word, and the rappers are engaging with them, and they're going to say that word. They're going to sing it. I'm in Texas. The kids my son age, white boys, they say nigga too, with the A, not with the hard ER. They say it. And at first I was like, man, they shouldn't be saying that. And then I just realized that that's just how they talk. It's not used, derogatory. They're not being derogatory about it. It's how they speak. So I don't know. Damn, Blood Moon, I sound like a robot. Okay, let me play this last video.
But that's what's so weird about that word, is that it's the only word where the amount of melanin in your skin dictates whether or not you can say it. It's a word that is privileged to a certain group. I mean, not privileged, obviously. It's a terrible slur pointed at people.
Yeah.
But when they're using it the way they want to use it, whether it's in hip-hop lyrics or whether it's in stand-up comedy, when they're using it the way they want to use it, it's a beautiful, like, social tool.
It's melodic.
Oh my God! For stand-up comedy, I think it gives an extra layer of flavor.
Oh,
well, Chris Rock is one of the greatest bits ever on that word. I mean, it's a fucking amazing bit. It's just a very, very strange word in terms of like all the other words that exist. That's the only one. Like, there's no positive like slurs against Jews.
I cut him off, but he said Jews. There's no positive or negative words that's used like that against Jews. So it's like it's crazy. I don't know. And I think Joe Rogan was right. Like, and I think and to me, Joe Rogan was saying it like he felt some sort of way because he can't say it. It sounds like he wants to say it, but he knows he can't. That's why he said it's determined by the level of melanin that you have. Because, like, yeah, he's like, I can't say that word, and he wants to say it. So he's just screwed. It's just not going to happen for him. So he can't use the word. But I'm sure he likes all those songs, and I'm sure he sings along with it when he's in the car, when he's with his friends that look like him. But when he's around other people that don't, he can't say the word, and he feels some sort of way. Hold on, guys. So sorry. Yeah, Blood Moon, I believe he listens to it. You think he doesn't? I believe he listens to it. He said it before. It's like Sazon on the tip of his tongue. He did say it. I believe it because I don't watch Joe Rogan, but listening to this video, Fulana, it sounds like he wants to say it, and he sounded kind of disappointed that he can't because he said it's based on how much melanin you got. He he ain't got none, so he can't say it. I didn't know he said that. It's like Sazon on the tip, and he used Sazon. Isn't Joe Rogan a small hat, like, you know? So it's tasty. He's dying to say it, huh? He didn't say like hot pepper sauce. He said like Sazon. I didn't hear him. Blood Moon, you'd be surprised. At work and where I work at too. When I was in Jersey City and down here, it's like. I was surprised at who listened to that music. He's Irish and Italian. Blood Moon, you'd be surprised at who listens to hip hop. Trust me. And they know it. They know it. I'm telling you, they listen to it, Blood Moon. They listen to it. I used Sazon because he made it sound tasty. He's stupid. But he sounded like he wanted to say it. He sure as hell sounded like he wanted to say it. So that's why I played him last, because I know they want to say it. I know that it's considered inappropriate, but like I said, it's in the music, and certain people can't get offended because it's going to be said. It's in the music. It's going to be said. No matter what they say, it's going to be said. So they have to start somewhere to start getting people to stop using it. They have to start with the music. Once they start with the music, they'll be able to minimize it. So it might take like 10 years for people to stop it altogether, but it'll happen that way if they start with the music. Thanks, Aleem. If they start with the music and then, you start teaching your kids not to use it as inappropriate, and then you go on to the next generation, in about 10 or 15 years, you won't hear that word. And then, like, if you make it like even almost a crime for anybody to say it, it doesn't matter how much melanin you got on yourself. Be right back in my charge. Okay. It doesn't matter how much melanin you got. If they make it like criminal, they won't be able to use it the way they want to use it. So You know? So, people, that's all I got. Those two topics. I really don't have anything else to talk about unless you guys want to talk about something. I did drop the link. Let me drop it again. Because that's all I got. And I think I've been on for like an hour and a half. Let's see. Yeah. You skip P. Diddy. You mentioned that. Yeah, I was going to do it on Blood Moon. And then I said, I'm P. Diddy out. Like everybody played it. I mean, if you want to talk about it, I got some videos on that too. You know, I just know that he's going down. His time is up. His time is truly up. And I don't think he's going to come back from it. And according to my trusty psychic, Sloan Bella, Jay-Z's next. He's going to be going down next. Let me see if I have anything on Puffy. Let me see. I don't think so, but let me see. Everybody talked about it. I've seen so many shows on it. All the conspiracy theories, all the predictions. Everybody who's coming out of the woodworks now trying to say he did this, and that. There's some people who are lying about it, of course, but you know. Let me see. Dang, there's certain. Can I play this? Oh, I can. Let me put this here. Let's listen to this guy. He always has something different to say. How many skeletons do you think he has in his closet? Oh, it's not in his closet. It's on. He videotaped everything. He recorded everything. There's so many. I hope Jay-Z and Beyonce are next. She has done many horrible things to light-skinned singers. Maya. Yes, Maya. Aaliyah. Who's the other one? Blue Cantrell. Oh, man. There's so many, Blood Moon. She has. You're right. She has. There's a lot. All right, let me play this. I don't know if I have to put the fair use thing up again, but fair use. I'm going to play another video regarding someone else's take on the Diddy situation. Yeah, she was all right. Okay, stand by.
Let's talk about the brother Diddy. What do you think is going on with that?
Puff Daddy's problems didn't start until he decided to sue the parent company of the liquor brand that he sells. Right after that, that's when the first allegations started. So a part of me says that this is a smack on the hand and remind him who's really in charge. I think it's an experiment. It's a social experiment by the American white power structure to see how willing Black America will be in allowing them to destroy our billionaires as a pretext to destroying our revolutionaries. So who decided to target him and not all the others guilty of the same crimes? You follow what I'm saying? So this clearly ain't about sex trafficking, because they do that. It ain't about molestation, they do that. It ain't about rape or exploitation of women, they do that. You understand? Yeah. The whole culture is based on that. So he can't be getting in trouble for that because the whole music industry be getting in trouble for that. Puffy has no need to sexually traffic women and children. He can pay people to come to his house. Now, what he does to them after then could be subject to some legal inquiry, right? Yeah. But to say Puffy is out here participating in the kidnapping of strangers, bringing them to his house and then selling them, I'm not buying that. But sexually trafficking strangers and bringing them to his house and hide them and selling them, no way do I believe that.
Yeah, not Brother Love.
You fun.
He said, not Brother Love. Brother Love. Brother Love him loco. Let me show you the video that I said. This is when I know that Puffy he done lost his damn mind. Hold on. Puffy, if you watching, he ain't watching my little butt, but he done lost his dang mind. I hope there's no music on this. I think there's music on this. Un momento. Fulana, you want me to play the video again? You missed part of it, some of it? Hold on. This is when I feel that this is one of the scenes that I seen about Puffy that I was like, what the hell is wrong with him?
T-Dot, what's up, 6 God? Drake, what up, baby? Yeah, we coming, baby. Yeah, Cash. Toronto always show love, you know what I'm saying? You guys understand these big sweets. I came in with the biggest sweet ever. I remember I came out there with the biggest suite in Toronto. They got me some shit, pool up top. Everybody did a little act, you know what I'm saying? Drake was even in that mode. So, fucking you ain't no protection. Sometimes get in the vibe and get lost, man. 20 years of hits, take you through the soundtrack of your life. Hitting the block, you don't bleed. Throwing that rollie on you. I like the way you be breathing. Atlanta, we coming.
He looks like James Brown. I'm telling you, when he put on that wig, Zesty, when he put on that wig, he transformed. Let me tell you, he said, yes, this is me. Yes. He was feeling himself. Did you see him how he was shaking his head, how he was shaking that wig around? He felt comfortable. He felt like himself. He felt like he was really like, living the life. That's what they do. These rich people, they get bored and they start experimenting and doing other things. And he said, this is me. He said, this is me. It's true. It's true. He's bugging out. I got another video for you. I think he think he's a bad bitch. That's exactly the vibe I was getting, Arlene. A bad bitch vibe. Like he was like I'm the shit. I look good. I'm the shit. He was calling out for Drake, so Drake can see him. Like, look at me. I'm shining. Like, look. He shouted out Toronto and all that. So did he se pasó? He's a loco now. Let me see. He flipped his shit. He did something. Hey, Jose, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. I know it's super late. Okay, let me play this video for you guys.
So difficult to reflect the times and the actions I took. I was fucked up, and I apologize for my actions.
That was a little funny. They got some funny videos on this guy, so nobody's taking him seriously. I think a lot of us are just waiting for him to go down. Like, excuse me. I think like most of us are kind of, and I'm not saying me, like I'm happy he's going down in this sense, but I knew he was doing some fucked up shit. I just didn't know what it was. Fulana, you don't remember this rumor about Puffy, being zesty? That's old. Do you remember somebody's sister who said that they partied with Puffy and how they knew that he liked guys? Not the hellhounds. Make a deal with the devil. In Hollywood, 20 years instead of 10, the hellhounds are coming to get him. The hellhounds, I think he pissed. I think Dr. Umar is right to an extent that he did piss somebody off. I guess maybe when he tried to sue that company, I think that was I think they're the distributors or the owners of Ciroc or something. I don't know. Or maybe it was another spirit that he was selling, but or promoting. But he tried to sue them for some reason. I think they felt that he was going, Se pasó. He was going way past himself. Someone we know, someone we know, sister. Hold on, guys. Man, had times changed. This kid is leaving the house now. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. So anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, Hollywood. So yeah, he's going down. My dementia meds are kicking in. I bet I can't remember. At least you took meds as an excuse. I didn't even take nothing like that, and you know. It's sometimes I just don't remember. But I think I said that, okay, that people aren't sad about him going down. There's a lot of people who are secretly glad that this is happening to him. I know there's people secretly glad that this is happening to him. Morena, please, we used to leave. Yes, I know, but you know, come on, Fulana, I'm not used to it. Not yet anyway, you know? Not yet. But yeah, I think there's people who are secretly happy that this is happening to him. They're waiting for him to go down. I'm just waiting. I just want to. I want to hear about. I mean, I guess I could read about, you know, Cassie's disposition and when she was suing him and stuff. But I can't read through all that crap. But like I'm waiting for like 50 Cent's what he sold to Netflix. I'm waiting for something like that to come out so I could see like where it started, who he started with, you know, how it's going down. The video that I put in on YouTube when I put in that was the start, the rise and fall of Diddy, you know, it showed when he started going like overboard, but everybody says that it started when he started working for Uptown. Like that's where his freakiness and all that crazy shit started there. And then once he moved on and started his own label, that's when, you know, he just started going overboard, you know, and controlling people and doing all this crazy shit. Excuse me, but and I want them to exhume Kim Porter's body and do another autopsy. Somebody had asked me did she get cremated, but she didn't. She's buried. So I think they'll find what they're looking for if they could exhume her body, because the first coroner's report never made it. Like, you know, they used the second coroner's report. So and he got fired. Who y'all talking about got fired? Some people just let power go to their head and they get bored. I think that's what happens with rich people. Oh yeah, from Uptown. Yes, I'm sorry, Irby. Yeah, I think they get bored and they start experimenting with stuff, and then they become drug addicts because, you know, they don't have regular lives and they pop pills and do drugs, I guess, because they can be like that. I mean, they don't have to go anywhere sober. They don't have to drive their own cars. They travel from here to there and just be fucked up. Like, I don't know, inebriated all over the place, you know? Clive Davis, man. That's the name. That's the name that they keep pointing to eventually, but nothing's going to happen to him. It's going to be Puffy. But yeah, I want to see what happens with Jay-Z and Beyonce. I wonder how that's going to happen when that goes down. So I'm going to play a video now of Sloan Bella so that you guys can hear what she says, so that when her predictions come true, Blood Moon, you can see that she predicted it correctly. How long has Kim? She passed away in 2018, Aline. I think it was November of 2018, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, Montexo. Is that Lone Wolf? Montexo, how are you? Clive Davis has nothing to do with people who choose to do the Blood Moon. I'm telling you. What do you mean? He's the ringleader. He is the ringleader. Thank you for stopping by, Montexo. We're talking about P. Diddy now. Let me see. Puffy got fired from Uptown. That's why he started his own label. I think he was already in the works with that, and I heard he started his own label with Drug Money. I forgot who he was in cahoots with, but that's where he started it. Or yeah, she didn't predict this. She saw the evidence. No, she. Ay, San Tomás tiene que ver para creer. I'm telling you, she predicted this stuff. P. Diddy, heard something about that, but I didn't know how much worse it has gotten. Yeah, it's gotten worse. I don't know if you saw the video where you saw him beating up on Cassie, the woman that he was with, and also people are coming forward saying that they were abused by him, and everybody's looking for money and looking to get him locked up. So let's see. The plot thickens with this story. Yes, the plot thickens with this story. Clive Davis represents many stars and they seem fine. Nope, not Whitney Houston. Who else passed away around Clive Davis? Whitney Houston. Oh, God. There's so many people. There's about 3 or 4 people and I can't think of it right now. Aline, please tell me. Yo sí, hay que ver siempre, or I don't believe it. I know. But I'm going to put on her video so you can see her next prediction, and maybe you'll believe it. Hey, Trooper69, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. She chose to smoke crack. Blood Moon, sometimes they feed these celebrities drugs, Justin Bieber, for one, and he's one of the young ones, but then they have this 27 Club. Have you heard about the 27 Club, Blood Moon? All these artists that died at 27, and they were drug addicts too, and supposedly it was set up. Bobby Brown gave it to her. No, actually, she gave Bobby Brown the drugs. Blood Moon. It happened in reverse. That's what I thought too. It happened in reverse. It wasn't him. It was actually her. He put pressure on Whitney. You think so? No, it wasn't. It was her. It was her. It was all her. She was the one that introduced him to all of that stuff. Blood Moon. Bobby was on drugs before he met her. No, Whitney was on drugs. Remember, Whitney's older than him one, and I'm telling you, it was her. It wasn't him, it was her. She was already on drugs. Her brother introduced exactly. The 27 Club goes way back. Clive Davis. Clive Davis was in the industry. What do you mean before he was born? No, he was there. He was around. How old do you think Clive Davis is? How do you think he stays young, Blood Moon? That's another conspiracy theory. Why he does what he does. They both was on drugs already. Yeah, I think so. But I think what's his name? Bobby Brown wasn't as bad as Whitney. And I think Whitney went on to crack from there. So let me see if I can find that video with Sloan Bella. I have it. Let me see if it's this one. Let's see. And let me fair Eustace as well, because this is not my video. So I'm going to fair Eustace as well. Oh, the 27th Club from the 18. I'm not going to the 1800s. Blood Moon, I'm going to the 60s. 60s and the early 70s with Jim Morrison and I always forget this woman's name. She was I didn't like her music, but she was a popular singer back then, and there were so many people, and Jimi Hendrix, and Bobby found out that Whitney treated her nose on their wedding day, and her brother used to bring her drugs. Yeah, it was her brother that introduced her to drugs. The 27 Club started in the 70s. That's what I thought, but Blood Moon was talking about the 1800s, so, Janis Joplin. Yes, Irby, you told me that the last time. I don't know why her name doesn't stick in my head. Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, Jimi Hendrix, and I think, Kurt Cobain. Yes, sir. Let's see. Let me play Sloan Bella's video. The club is a long list of artists who died, and it goes back to the 1800s. Robert Johnson lived in the 30s. Oh, yes, it started. Well, yeah, Robert. But he sold his soul to the devil. Then he ended up dying. River Phoenix. Yes, Amy Winehouse. Yes. Clive Davis is a vampire. Well, he gets blood from somebody, like I said. So Blood Moon doesn't want to believe it. But let me play an excerpt from Sloan Bella.
A complete and utter takedown of P. Diddy and his 3 right-hand men, okay? 3. So there's going to be a takedown that comes in with that, and he's going to try to step away. They're not done. And here's another thing I'm being shown. His mouth is being sewn up. So when I see his face, the image I get is the mouth is being sewn up. So he is going to be unable to speak for some reason. I can't talk. I cannot speak for myself anymore. This to me sounds like a losing of faculties, a losing of thought, a losing of thinking. I cannot speak, but it's sewed up around his mouth. That's actually how I'm seeing it. They're going to stitch his mouth shut. When I ask her why his mouth is being sewn up, it's because of his mentors, and they don't want it coming out over here, even though some of them are outing themselves. These are old guys connected to old time, old style Motown, and she's showing me that he's being shut up from outing them or from speaking about them for some reason. So there's a hierarchy going on here, and there's a total takedown of him. He is being sacrificed. So he may think he gets away with stuff. He may think it's cool he does what he does, but now he's the sacrificial lamb. And I do mean that. There's something that comes up with him in March, speaking of the lamb, during the Easter time frame, March, April, right in that time frame.
Okay, so Sloan Bella, this video came out in November. And that March, April thing she's talking about is when they showed Cassie getting beat up. So, and her talking about him being sewn up, I think that was just like, not literally. I heard today, I think it was, or yesterday, that his attorney said that there's more people coming forward accusing him of stuff, and he cannot, they're going to take him to court and he can't testify, that he can't speak on this. They said it already. I should have recorded it. They said it already. So what she's saying basically is true. He's not going to be able to defend himself. He's not going to be able to defend himself against his accusers. He better shut up before they all go to prison. They were all talented. Jim Morrison is my favorite. Yeah, Amy Winehouse was good too. I felt bad. I saw a video of her. I think it was one of her last performances where she looked like she looked like death anyway. So I guess we should have known it was coming. Like, and they become these crazy drug addicts. Like, they start taking these drugs, and then it's always like an overdose. They're always overdosing. So Blood Moon, and the ones from the 70s up until now, Clive Davis is connected to all of them. Just so you know, he's connected to all of them. Allegedly, he's allegedly connected to all of them. So it's and then sometimes I'll be wondering, like, is this real? Like, is this people who sell their souls and dealing with the occult? Like, is this real? Like, sometimes I think it's BS, and then I just think it's just a bunch of sick people who like to do sick shit, but I don't think it has anything to do with anything outside of what we know, like, is real. Like, when I listen to this lady Sloan Bella, she makes it seem like it's the spiritual warfare and stuff like that. But I don't think it's that. I think it's just evil people. Like, they're just evil. Like, I don't know, guys. So That's the puffy crap. I don't think I have anything else. Oh, maybe I do. Wow, that just fell. Somebody didn't like me saying that. Spooky. Let me see if I have any other videos. Hold on. Let's see what I got. I don't know one Jim Morrison song. I think he was attractive. I don't know one Jim Morrison song. Let me see. Oh, what do you guys think about I don't remember her name. Brad Pitt's daughter. I don't remember her first name. She wants to remove the last name Pitt from her. She wants to remove his name. Like, I'm like, is she crazy? The Doors. Yeah, but what was your favorite Jim Morrison song? I don't know one song. I know he was part of that group, but I don't know any of his songs. Oh, I can show you a video on who invented basketball. Oh boy. And it wasn't the person they said that invented it back in the 30s. It was like basketball has been played for like centuries. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know one Jim Morrison song, but let me see. Come on, baby, light my fire. That was Jim Morrison? You sure? Damn, I think somebody else did that. The End. Never heard of The End, but Light My Fire for sure. Wow, Light My Fire. I do know that song. Okay. Riders on a Storm is great. I don't think I know that one. Oh man, where's this video? What did I put it under? Oh, here it is. I think P. Diddy will be indicted this year. Let's see. Lil Wayne is very talented and he is crazy. He's a crazy addict. Chris Brown. Yeah, Chris Brown too. Chris Brown looks horrible. He looks like a skeleton. He looks like a shell of himself. So, I saw this video earlier today. No, I saw it a few days ago, and I found it interesting. And I said, this looks like basketball, soccer, and volleyball all in one. So it's called Pok Tak Pok. And it's the Mayan ball game. This was invented in Mesoamerica. So I'm gonna show you guys this. This is who invented basketball. And I remember my mom telling me a long time ago that natives invented basketball, but let me show you this. Now tell me that's not basketball. They're just not using their hands. Tell me that's not basketball. They're just not using their hands. Native Americans created that first. But some guy from some Canadian dude that claimed he invented hockey, which he didn't, but said that he invented basketball. I think he got it from them. That looks like basketball and soccer exactly. And Blood Moon, they played this. Let me see. It said it's not known precisely when or where the Mesoamerican ball games originated, although it is likely that it originated earlier than 2000 BC in the low-lying tropical zones home to the rubber tree. So wherever there was a rubber tree is where they played this, because they used a ball made out of rubber from the rubber tree that was about 9 pounds. It went up to 9 pounds. So I think it was between 6 and 9 pounds, that ball that they used. What about Busta? Have you seen him out with any women? Never. Busta doesn't go out with women. He goes out with men. But yeah, so they invented it. And let me see. Yeah, they played from Nicaragua all the way up to like Arizona. They found evidence of them playing this game. It's called a ritual sport, I guess. In the minds that it is Busta gay. He could be. That's an old rumor too. Blood Moon, and they said that what I used to hear about him was that his hype man is really his yeah, exactly. Who is the booger bucaron in that relationship? I think it's him. I think it's him. Him and his hype man. That's he's in a relationship with, and if it's true, Blood Moon, that's him and his hype man, he's been in a relationship with that hype man for decades now, at least 20 years, right? Let me see. Yeah, at least 20 years. So that's a long ass relationship. Long. So yeah, I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of history, but you want to talk about Zesty Boys. So whenever anybody tries to come to me about basketball, I'm going to say Native Americans did it. So don't try to gatekeep that. They actually did it. Let me see if I can find another video. You missed it? You want me to play? Okay, I'll play it. Oh, God, I deleted it. I'll play it again. Irby, you got to stay. It's more than 20 years? I was counting at least 20 years. But yeah, you're probably right. It's more than 20 years. Let me see if I can get this for Irby. Ooh, I got another video too. This one is a good one, but let me put this one on. Hold on. So I can play this for Irby. Then I'm gonna play one last video, and then I think I'm gonna shut it down since I don't have nobody coming on the panel. But hold on, let me play it for you. Yeah, I mean, but you know what, guys? In when you're a celebrity, if you're a man, if they don't call you gay, you haven't arrived. Because every man that's been super successful, they've accused him of being gay. Show his boyfriend, and I'll tell you if he's. Does Busta Rhymes look gay to you, Blood Moon? Because let me see if I can find a picture of him. Diablo, Blood Moon. You're gonna make me try to share so I can show you a picture? That's gonna be interesting. Hold on. I think I could do it here. Not Denzel. No, they just accused him of cheating a lot on his wife, I believe. Let's see. What's his name, Aleem? I don't even know his name. I guess I have to do Busta and him. But we never see his wife. Never seen him with any women. You're right. You're right. Oh, Spliff Star. I was saying his name wrong. Hold on. Oh, this is a nice picture. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this correctly. No, let me delete that. Let me go back. Diablo, Blood Moon. His name is Spliff Star. I don't. Oh, wait a minute. Thank you, Aline. Yeah, Denzel, a few of the clean dudes. Yeah, we think he's clean. Nobody's clean. Nobody is. Oh, okay, I know how to get it. Hold on, I know how to get it. I know how to get it. Making me work my brain. Let's see. But I like... You know what's so crazy? Because they was talking about, who was they saying that dressed alike? Meek Mills and Puffy, right? Well, there's four pictures of Spliff Star and Busta Bus dressed the same. They look like twins. Come on, man. All right. Oh, man. Blood Moon, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it for you. He is very private, or he knows how to hide his dirt. I think he thinks he knows I think that he feels he's hiding it, but he's not. Okay, I got it here. Here we go. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Let's see. Yeah, I could have been showing you another video while I'm doing all this crap. Oh, here we go. Oh, where is it? Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. He would be good at, he would got exposed. Remember, being Christian is not cool. If he has kids, then he erects for women. Denzel been in the game 40 years. I mean, having a kid means nothing. Having a kid means nothing. These people, it's sick because then they involve women in this shit, you know? That's the sad part. So, all right, let's see. I think I got it. Oh my God, it's not important. Forget it. I already started, Blood Moon. You made me start. Let me put them in my Diddy folder because that's where the weirdos are at. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, what's his name? Busta. Pa que no se me olvide. All right. Yeah, Blood Moon made me go through all this fucking crap here. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Give me a second, Blood Moon, so you can see it. Oh my God, Titi. You know, Aline, shut up. You see him, Blood Moon? 10 minutes later. But I got it. By George, I think she's got it. Flip mode. What do you think, Blood Moon? In their Louis Vuitton purple matching outfits. Or be like, they're gay. What the hell? Wow. Don't they look good? I'm telling you. I don't know. Weird. I told you I found his pics. His lips were very swollen. What do you mean his lips were swollen? Y'all crazy. We ain't got another. Oh no, this one they look horrible. Oh my god, they look horrible. Oh my god, they look horrible. Here we go 10 times. Yo, Blood Moon is crazy. Oh my god, his lips look swollen. Son unos delincuentes estos hombres. What they're doing. It's horrible. It's horrible. All right. Let's see. Wait till you see this one. He looks horrible. All right, hold on. Now I know what I'm doing. Hold on. I'll put him in Puffy's folder. Yeah. Tan feo. Se ven feísimo. Right, let me delete this one over here. Damn, hip-hop has always been really gay. It has, but I think now Irby with what's his name? Little whatever hell his name is. It's just in your face now, but all the old heads from my generation are coming out. Like, they're really coming out. Oh, I showed that one. And it looks, it's horrible. Let me see, is it here? It's horrible. Where are these two zesty dudes at? Oh, man. Damn, I just took the picture. I don't know. Is that them? No. Oh, here it is. Whew. It's horrible. He's skinny now, Blood Moon. African Bambaataa. Is he? Well, I think he lost a little bit of weight, but he was on steroids or something earlier, right? He looked horrible with his big ass neck. What do you think about that picture? Don't they look so cute there? Not with a huge belly and back. They were very thin. He's a child. Who? Oh, you're talking about Africa Bambaataa. I'm starting to. I don't know, because the Hassan dude, it's like a joke to him, and the other dude, I think that they discovered that he didn't do shit. So I don't know. Like a high school couple, right? They look. I don't know. And that goes beyond how Jamaicans dress, right? Because you know how they say how Jamaicans, they have this eclectic taste in clothes and stuff, and color, how they throw colors together and stuff. But this just looks like mad corny. Like, what is this? What? And this is not like old. I mean, old. This is like recent. Like, look at that. That looks bad. Oh man, they look bad. They look bad. I don't know. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. After the disco era, everyone used to wear costumes. Melly Mel and them did look gay back in the day, but everybody thought that they was cool. Well, I mean, yeah, they wore the tight pants and the cowboy boots and the vest with no shirt, but performers always dress weird. Yeah, like, I don't know, but they were but Grandmaster Flash had the pressed hair. He wore, what do they call it now? A silk press. He straightened his hair, like kind of like the wig that Diddy had, but longer. I don't know. I don't know. And they're old as dirt now too. So I don't know. But I have an interesting. If I could find that video, or I could just shut it down because I don't have anything else to talk about. That's why I'm just showing videos I have of interesting things that I've been seeing lately. Matching besties. I mean, even I don't know. Do lesbians do that too? Do they wear matching clothes? I don't think they even match their clothes. Let me see. Oh my God, if I could find that video. What do you think, Aleem? You think that Spliff Star and Bussa are busting grapes together? You think they're oh no, it's over here. What do you guys think? You think, Blood Moon said he got swollen lips. What do you think, Aleem? You think that they're a match made in heaven or hell? Oh, I think I have something. Hold on. I don't know if this topic is even worth talking about. Let me see if I can find a video. They're both Jamaican. Oh, he's Jamaican too? I thought he was African American. Don't try to throw him on the Caribbeans, Aleem. He's African American. Stop it. Stop it. They're both Jamaican. How dare you? Dang, I don't know where I put this at. Or I have it. This video I found is super interesting. If I could just find it. It takes you back to the Renaissance days and how they lived, and it's very interesting. Is that I download so many videos and stuff. I don't know where, and I try to put them in order, and I can't. I don't know what I put it under. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. Damn, that was a good video too. That was a really good one. I'm gonna find it once I shut this shit down, I'm sure. All right, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Right, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. Where's Fulana? Fulana's sleeping. She was up all night last night. So I didn't think she was gonna stay here too long. And I was hoping she would come on the panel, but I know she's tired. So it didn't happen. Oh gosh, maybe I'll put this one on. Hold on. Dang, that would have been a good video. Oh well. Where's Fulana Saturday? What you hell yelling about? All right. No, I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing. So I'm gonna shut it down. Thank you guys for coming out. Oh, Irby, tell us where your French ancestry comes from. I think he said it, Blood Moon. At this point, they might as well Come out. No one needs to hide anymore. They have to hide, Aline, because they're not gonna be respected, and you know that they're not gonna be respected in hip hop if they come out like that. They're gonna look at him like Little Nas X. Is that his name? You're gonna look at him like that. Oh, you didn't hear it? Are you still here, Irby? I don't even think he's still in the chat anymore, Blood Moon. I think he said Haitian though. I think he said, I'm not sure. Nah, they really both Jamaican from Flatbush. I don't think so, Halim. You know it's mad Jamaicans up there. I think that Spliff Star is from Brownsville, and Busta Rhymes is from Flatbush. Don't try to just make it all Caribbean, Aline. Nah, man, take that. Just like Puffy, African American. Take that. African Bambaataa, I think he's Caribbean. I think he left Blood Moon. But I think he said Haiti. I'm not sure. I think he said Haiti. I'm not sure. That video would have been a good one. Let me see. That would have been a good one. All right, people, you're not talking to me, and I'm not going to talk to myself. So I'm going to... Wait, I'm just looking one more time for it. And where did I put it at? And it should be right where I put the Native Americans in basketball. Guess not. Oh well. All right. Talk about what? The video? No, I mean, you guys got to see it, and then we could talk about it, because that's how, like, it is. It's. Damn, where would I put it at? You know? I don't know, but how can I know to talk about, Aline? I really don't. How about Bob Marley, Blood Moon? Bob Marley was straight. Are you asking about his sexuality? Oh, he's too light skinned to be Jamaican? Oh, Blood Moon, no. They got a lot of light skinned Jamaicans. Split Star is like 15% typical African American. Maybe, you know what? Split Star is probably albino. He's probably albino. Yeah, Bob Marley's father, I think, was white. They had biracials. I don't think Spliff Star is biracial. I think he's just light skinned. I don't think he's biracial at all. Oh man. That's fucking dope. Albino, he's slightly light. I think he's albino. Yeah, I really think he's albino. I do. I think he's albino. Him particularly, yeah, I think he's albino. Nope, I don't know where I put that. Diablo. Nope. It should be right here. And I know I looked at it. Probably missed it 1,000 times. All right, everyone. Let me see. He be looking mad light in his pictures, though. He be looking really pale in his pictures, so I don't know. He's seen beyond that. Oh, man. Oh, I know what we could talk about. Yes. Okay. This is trending like now. This is very, very recent. Hold on. You guys can tell me what you think. Let me just upload it. Hold on, I'm gonna play this one, then you tell me what you think about this one. Hold on.
She had a Zara bag. The CV gave a description of a female black with long braids with the white baseball hat, white shirt.
What classes did I steal from Mount Clear?
Mommy, I know who it was.
What classes did I steal? Thank you.
Stop recording it now. You should not be recording it without our permission.
For my safety. Thank you.
My aunt stole glasses. It wasn't her. Do she have a fucking white t-shirt on? No. My soul. Leave my mother alone.
I don't have nothing though. This is crazy.
Oh my God, father. You don't have nothing. I'm gonna kill somebody, bro.
Now I cut out the last part because they put the mother in the police car. The little girl, it broke my heart. She started crying, like, don't take my mommy away, blah, blah, blah. But Blood Moon, it seems like this child has seen so much. And, you heard her. She was like, my mommy didn't steal. And the mother wasn't stopping her. So it seems like they have conversations around their child, like adult conversations around this kid. And it seems like, she saw what happened. Herbie, I just wanted to know your friend. Oh, okay. I feel bad for her, though. I feel really, really bad for this little girl. Aleem, did you see this? Where's Aleem? I haven't seen Aleem commented in a minute. Did any of you guys see this video? See, no, maybe. Por favor, her mom should have shut her up. Children don't get involved in adult matters. But the way she's talking, don't you see she was cursing and everything? The mother didn't say, shut up, be quiet. She didn't say, let me handle this or whatever. And the little girl said, she said her aunt stole it. She said her aunt was the one with the white t-shirt and stole whatever, the glasses or whatever the hell they were looking at. Oh, they're accusing her of stealing. Oh, France, Herbie. Okay, I thought you said, I don't know why I thought you said Haiti. France. Okay, that's right. African American in France. Okay. In French. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Aleem, I know you're watching. What do you think of this video with this poor little girl? Because what I'm thinking is if some mother's taken away by the cops, then they're gonna take the girl into what do you call that? Social services. She's gonna be, put in the system and shit. So yeah, African American and French, blaboo. Oh, excuse me. African American and French. That's right. That's what he said. Ay, nadie le importa de mi video. Oh, man. All right, because I'm not going to be able to find the one I really wanted to, which would have been a really good talking point. So I'm going to save that for another time. I'm going to make sure I'm going to put it where I can find it when I go live again next. What's with the Haitian accent then? Uh, Lord, let's see. You commented on the video. I know you wanted them to shut the little girl up. I know. Let me. You do have an accent though, Irby. I don't know if it's Haitian, but you definitely speak with an accent. Tú tienes un acento distinto. It's a distinct accent, but I don't know where it's from. Most Floridians, it's either like it's either country or like a Spanish, like a Hispanic English accent, if that makes sense. No, yours is different. I don't know where it's from, but it doesn't sound American. All right, let me take this out. South Florida. Well, he said French though. Where's Haiti? Where's little Haiti at in Florida? There's a little Haiti in Florida. I don't think it's South Florida though. I don't think so. Definitely not French or American. All right, people. What? Deal. What time is it? I've been on like 2.5. It's exactly 2.5 hours. Solita. I'm gonna drop the link one more time, and I'm gonna wait like 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna shut it down. Here we go. I'm gonna try to stay awake. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to stay awake. Oh no! Uh-oh. Blood moon's going in. Blood moon's what do you call blood moon? She's the CIA of cultures. Blood moon seeks out imposters. Or imposteros. There's a lot on YouTube though, Blood moon. There's so many on YouTube. Jesus. Too many to count. You were born in Haiti and pretending to be French. He wouldn't lie about that. He said he's French. Right, Irby? Isn't the French and Haitian Creole it's almost two different languages, isn't it? It's not even the same. It's a dialect, I guess. See? No, maybe. Why don't you hit the panel, Irby, so we can hear that accent? You do have an accent, though. It's not American, but you definitely have an accent. I think I told you that before. Yeah, I think I told you that before. It sounds, it's an accent. I just don't know where it's from. Oh, yes, meal. Oh, well. Irby's not entertaining you, Blood Moon. When I go in my neighborhood, Blood Moon, everybody I know. When I go in my neighborhood, everybody I know. Meet everybody I know. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Ya me estoy aburrida. All right, you guys can keep the dialogue going at least so I can read your freaking comments. Sure, I believe it when I see it. I will meet you first. Oh, Irby's biracial, Blood Moon. African American and excuse me, French. So, how would you describe yourself, Irby? If you had to describe yourself by a celebrity, who would you say you look similar to? You're not. Yeah, he's biracial. He's French and African American. French is European, Blood Moon, and African American is black. Will Smith, T.I., get out. But they don't look alike at all. Yeah, okay. I look like Beyonce. See how easy that is? What? To pick any. Oh, gosh. So I mean, he's on the yellow side, not so much light. Like he's yellow. Well, no, Will Smith, yeah. Will Smith and T.I. are just black. I think Will Smith I don't know. I think it's his mom or something. It's somebody. T.I. is the one I think is foundational Black American, if that's what you want to call it. Dude, it's gonna be 1 o'clock my time, 2 o'clock y'all time. I'm gonna send you a link, Blood Moon, if I could find it. Blood Moon believes in the one drop rule. Okay. I don't think so. Oh, Dios mío. I think I should take out boxing gloves here, right? Instead to duke it out. Oh, man. Yeah, that's the American invention, one drop rule. I believe in honesty. Y'all know Tony Parker? Tony Parker? No. Who's Tony Parker? Tony Parker. I don't know who Tony Parker is. Javier. Tony Parker. Oh, yes. Yes, I see him now. Yes. You look like Tony Parker? Okay. Didn't he dump her? San Antonio Spurs. Oh, he kind of looks like Third Ward, too. French American. Oh, okay. Oh, he's a French American as well. Yes. Gotcha. But you said you look like T.I. or Will Smith. I get it. I get it. I didn't know he was French and African American. Okay. I just thought he was African American. Okay. I don't know the athletes. All right. Okay, people. This is getting blah blah. All light skin blah. Yeah, they are. And do you guys hear my fan? I hope not. Okay, I'm gonna shut it down, people. I'm gonna shut it down. I want to say thank you guys for coming and participating in the conversation and giving your input in on the Cannes Film Festival and using the N word. He's Dutch and African American. Okay, you looked it up. It says French and African American, Blood Moon. Let me see. It says French and African American. Asking all these questions. That's Blood Moon is very inquisitive. She's very inquisitive. But well, French are racist. That's true. Look how they treated these people at the Cannes at the Cannes Film Festival. They were acting not so nice. So I'm gonna shut it down. So again, thank everybody for stopping by. Blood Moon, Irby, Aline, Fulana, Jose, Denise, Tony Hernandez, Dusty, Daniel Berry, who else stopped by? Hood Therapy, Johnny Mills, everybody who stopped by. Thank you for coming. Oh, you guys want to keep this going? That's not an ethnicity. Okay. When I become suspicious, I need to find out. I don't believe these fake biracials on YouTube. Oh. Oh, there's people faking Hispanic too, so. Colors are not people's identity. Culture is. Interesting. Dominicans are multiracial. You know Dominicans got color issues. Uh-oh. Those fighting words, Irby. Those fighting words. How dare you? But the Dominican's still a Dominican, though. I think she's talking about people who act like there's something that they're not. We are multiracial and many imposters in our country. That's all right, sweetie. That's okay. It's just I took the gloves out, but I just don't want to see no blood, you know? Boring. Yeah, it is. That's why I'm shutting it down. Try this again next week. I was talking about colorism in DR. There's colorism everywhere, Irby. Anywhere that they have the diaspora. Here, Caribbean, Africa, India, hell, China. There we go. I was talking about colorism in DR. I'm repeating that again. So, many imposters who are not from there. Dominicans don't identify by color. So, maybe I'll do a stream on that next time. And Irby and Blood Moon can go at it. At that stream. Okay, people. I was going to shut it down. Are you guys done? Good night. Good night, Blood Moon. Good night, Irby. And I shouted out everybody else. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by and again participating in the stream and the conversation. It's been real. Oh, Irby's here. Hold on. Hi, Irby.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up? Okay, y'all hear my voice? What's up now, man? What's
I
the
hear it.
accent?
You hear accent though.
You do?
Yeah.
What type of accent?
It's not country like a Florida accent.
Sure about that?
Now it sounds like it's forced, but I hear it.
All right.
But not personal, Irby. She said big H. That's Blood Moon.
I had to come up here. I had to come up here so y'all can decide what type of accent it sound like.
Oh, I said I didn't know where it was from. I didn't know.
I thought Cubano.
I guess I don't remember what she said though. She said she knew where you were from in Florida. I don't know about the accent. I heard the accent. She said she knew where you were from. She said I know exactly where you're from, but I don't know what she was talking about. She was the one that always went to Florida and Miami and stuff like that. So I haven't been to Miami yet.
I don't know. I'm just trying to see, man. I'm trying to see. I come up here so y'all can decide for yourself.
I don't know, so I'm not gonna assume anything.
It's the first time I'm here. I've been in Florida my whole life. I know everybody. I ain't never heard nobody say this until now, until the internet, until YouTube.
You know, YouTube is a whole separate. YouTube is a whole separate world. No, I hear accent. I just don't know where it's from. Like people hear my accent sometimes, and I'm like, I don't feel like I have an accent, but they say I do too.
No, you got a Spanish accent. You got
I
a Spanish accent. Yeah.
I don't think I have a Spanish accent.
It's strong. It's real strong.
It is? See, I used to talk to a guy from Pensacola, and he sounded mad country.
But there's times when you sound like a shell.
Like a who?
There's times when you sound like a shell.
Oh, because we're from the Bronx.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're from the Bronx. And I think the Bronx accent is like a Puerto Rican accent, I think. Because some people say I sound Puerto Rican. I'm like, really? Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just had to come up here before you go off so people could tell what type of accent. Well, people
That's
can't
right,
even
Blood
in the
Moon.
comments
Tell us what it is, Blood Moon. I just hear accent, so I mean, you know.
Maybe people can leave it in the comments section after this.
Leave it in the comments section, Blood Moon, because I'm gonna shut it down. I've been on almost 3 hours, and
I'm curious because I ain't never heard this before.
No, I told you before I heard an accent. I remember. I think I asked you where you was from. You said Florida. I was like, okay, I heard an accent.
I know people say talk slang a lot. What is is that Florida slang or some shit like that? But I ain't never heard
I guess.
I ain't never heard no another country accent. That's new to me out here.
Yeah, it didn't sound American. It didn't sound country or anything like that. I don't know. But since I don't know, I can't assume. So I'm not gonna say where it's from because I don't know where it's from. He said like Creole people. Oh, no, Creole people sound different. Creole people have like French in their thing. He is changing it here. Blood Moon likes to trigger people. I don't know, Irby. It's no biggie to me. You know? Hello? You still there, Irby? I can't hear you if you're still there. Hello? Irby? Are you still there, Irby? You're not on mute, but I can't hear you. Oh, he dropped down. All right, people. He said you can leave a comment in my comment section, Blood Moon. I'm going to shut it down. It's been real. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. People that catch it on a replay. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you. Alim, I thought you was getting some sleep. I am going to go to sleep, Alim. Good night. Bye.